Hello, ladies. Welcome back to the Dear Single Women's Podcast. I am your host, Shanentra, and I thank you for being here. The Dear Single Women's Podcast is a podcast for single women who are, you know it, healing, growing, living, and loving their lives on their terms. If that sounds like you, if that fits you, if you want that to be you, you are in the right place. Please take a second to like this episode, subscribe to the podcast. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, everywhere you stream podcasts, you can find me. So just take a second and subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. And please rate me 5 stars. It does help. We want to get the podcast out there and it does help. So thank you in advance for your support. And I hope you enjoy this episode. Let's jump on in. Before we jump to the episode, let me just say a couple of things. One, I want to thank you guys for all of the support. I'm seeing the numbers. I'm seeing you guys are listening. I heard good feedback about last week's episode. I heard that you guys like seeing me. So thank you for that feedback. I will definitely continue to do that and practice in public, right? It's not perfect. It's small. I don't know how everyone gets there is really big. I'm going to work on that, but we practice in public. We don't have to show up perfect because we are healing and growing women. And so we show up authentically as we are. And we bless others anyway with our presence and what we bring. So that's one thing. I just wanted to say thank you guys for that positive feedback from last week. And I actually want us to get together. I would love to do a live. I would love for us to get together because I have a group assignment. So, being single is okay. It's fine. But you do miss out on some things. I don't know about you guys, but when I was in a little situationship that I was in before that started this podcast, there was a lot that wasn't good. You can go back and listen to old episodes if you want that tea, but there were some things that was good as well. Like I don't know about you guys, but like as a feminine woman, being around the masculine, it just brings out that beauty and that femininity even more. I loved being giddy and laughing and just the way I felt, it was incredible. It was addicting. Let's be real. But anyway, it's a little tough. It's tough trying to still cultivate the good parts of you and the good parts that come out when you are in a relationship. As a single woman, it's just, as you could tell, I'm at a loss. I don't know how to capture those parts of me as a single woman, not being in a relationship the way I felt when I was in one. And okay, Gray, I don't have the answers. I don't know what they are, but this is why I want to do a live. I want us to come together and do a group session on how do you feel out of a relationship versus in? How do you cultivate those same feelings that you get, to the best that you can, right? I'm not naive. I know that when you are not in a relationship, you're not going to feel the same things, the same butterflies that you do feel when you are. But listen, I am a tenacious woman and I don't give up. So I want to know those feelings, those great feelings that I always feel when I'm in something. I want to feel that even now. What are some ways I can bring that about? I don't have the answers and I need your help. So we're going to have a group homework assignment, and I want to talk with you guys and I want to hear from you in the chat. And I just want us to have a good time and just build some more community. But I want to know, if you know, contact me. Maybe I can have you on as a guest, or we could do some group homework because your girl wants to know, okay? I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, I don't feel like like the way I used to feel is just so hard to come by as a single woman. And I'm like, okay, what can I experience that will give me some of that, right? Again, now I know it's not going to be to the same degree because relationships are unique. And I always said that they're like a special category, but I'm not giving up. I want it. I want to feel it. I want to feel the happiness. I want to feel the butterflies. I want to feel giddy. And until my guy comes, I still believe I deserve it. I still believe I'm worthy of it. And so I want to get it. So I need your help. Stay tuned for more details on that. Stay tuned for dates. And yeah, we're gonna go live and we're gonna figure it out together. Because if you're like me, it's like it can be night and day. It can be night and day, and it can be tough. So that is just some future, letting you know about some future broadcasts that will be coming up. Sorry, this is why I don't do live a lot. I mean, live, not live. This is why I don't really show myself, because like things happen. I got the cat over here. I have, me, just, but whatever. We practice in public, and I feel like it's more authentic for you to see me, right? So here we are. Hey, all right. Another thing I wanted to say before we jump into the episode, I've been feeling kind of, singleness ebbs and flows, right? Hills, valleys. But I was in a bit of a valley lately, and I found this paper on my nightstand, and I was like reading some of it, and I was like, where did I get this from? Whose podcast or whose live or whose YouTube channel did I listen to give me some of these pointers? And I'm sitting here and I'm reading it, and I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty good. This is what I need right now. And then I turn it over, and it said, podcast episode, more, not less. And I'm like, hold on, this is my stuff? This is my stuff? Like, God has a way of bringing your own words back to you to encourage you. So I'm just going to highly encourage you guys to go listen to what is the highest listened to episode of my entire podcast. It's called More, Give Yourself More, Not Less. Or Give Yourself More, I think it's titled. Go listen to that, okay? Just looking over these notes blessed me. Blessed. And so if you are feeling a little depleted, if you're feeling a little empty, you need to go listen to that episode. I give really good pointers about giving yourself more as a single woman, not giving yourself less, because a lot of time we think it's just us. And so we could skate by on giving ourselves less because it's just us, right? We're not here. We're not caring for anybody. We don't have any other thing. No. I wager it's the other way around. You need to give yourself more as a single woman, not less. So just reading the notes was such a blessing to me, and it filled me up again. And so I hope you go and listen to it. My most highly rated and listened to episode. It's called Give Yourself More. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit. Let's hope that you can hear me and not him crunching down there. Anyway, I wanted to talk about healing. I talk a lot about healing, I know. But in particular, I want to talk about healing being the reward, because, and it's only natural, but there are times when I'm working on healing, and I'm always thinking about, myself and where I am. I check in with myself because that was something I did not used to do. And so it's something I'm intentional about doing now. So I'm not saying you need to check in with yourself as often as I do, but what I am saying is that I was giving myself what I never used to give myself, which was attention and checking in and being intentional and thinking about my feelings, my emotions. I didn't used to do that. So now that's a part of my self-care, my healing, is to intentionally check in with myself. But I found that recently I'm kind of framing my healing like, yeah, I frame my healing as though when I get to the promised land, when I get to the point in my life where I am healed and complete and secure, and it will never be in perfection, right? Because no one's perfect. But when I get to that place where I know I am at my best self, then everything's going to come. That's when the dude's going to come. That's when the kids are going to come. That's when the doors will open. That's when things will start to take off. And very well may be, right? Because I believe that when you're at your best self, you're going to attract things that are also at their best, right? Water seeks its own level. So there is truth to that. But the danger in keeping that in the forefront of your mind is that you will start to heal with the hope of attaining those things. And healing itself is the reward. You being better for you, that is the reward. We're not healing so that we can get good men. We're not healing so that we can have all of our hopes and dreams materialize. We're not healing for the sake of the happy ending. Those are byproducts of the healing. I believe they will come, right? I have faith. I believe that as you apply yourself to these areas, things will start to improve and get better. The concept of sowing and reaping. You put in something and you put in the work, you will reap the harvest. I do believe in that. And so I don't want you to think those things won't be coming, or that I'm saying that you shouldn't be mindful of them. You absolutely should be. They are byproducts. They are a part of your journey. But healing itself is the reward. Do it for you. Do it because you walk around in this flesh every day. Do it for you because you walk around with this mind every day. Do it because you walk around with this heart and these emotions every day. Don't do it because you want the happy ending. You want the fairy tale. You want the guy. You want the best guy. Healing is the reward. So you have to train yourself that you're doing this for you and only you. And only you. People who will benefit, it is the byproduct. The gifts that will come, it is the byproduct. The rewards, the byproduct. But healing itself is the reward, really, because that is invaluable. So I just want you to rethink that healing has to lead to something else, because then it dampers the healing. It dampers how you feel. It dampers the reward and the feeling of accomplishment when you feel like it didn't count because you didn't get what you wanted. It does count. You discovering you is the prize. It is the reward. You seeing how different you are from years past to now, that is what really matters, not the guy that comes along. This is a message for me, and I'm hoping it encourages you, because I've been starting to feel like, and I've been feeling, right? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's what the scriptures say. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So you don't even have to consciously know that that's where you are, but check your words. Like, listen to what you're saying. And I said it the other day, and I was just like, man, I'm working so hard. I'm working so hard on me. I'm doing so much. Where is the reward? Where are the things? I'm working so hard on this and I'm not seeing anything. That was like, when that came out of my mouth, I had to stop and I said, Is that your motive? And for me, it's not. It's not, because when I wasn't seeking anybody, I was doing this work. When I didn't want it, I was doing this work. When I just wanted to heal because I got out of something that was toxic and hurtful, that's what started this work for me. It wasn't hoping that I would get the fairy tale. And I don't know if it's starting to morph into that, or if maybe that just crept in there because I'm feeling some type of way, the prolonged singleness. I'm feeling some type of way a little bit maybe now because it's a little harder. I'm getting older, right? So I don't know, maybe that could be a part of it. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I had to encourage myself and remind myself that the prize is not the guy. One, I'm the prize, okay? Because anybody get with me, especially at this point, with the work I've done, it's gonna benefit that guy a lot more. All right, because he's getting a more evolved and healed version of me, and I'm already awesome. And so just being an elevated level of awesome is just gonna benefit him all the way. Same for you. You're already great. Remember what I told you last week? You're already successful. You're already good as you are. And so as you continue to do this work, you're not doing it to try to attain something. You're already there just by nature of being you. And all you're doing is crafting. That's all you're doing. It's all you're doing, right? When someone puts a bouquet together, the beauty is already there because the flowers are beautiful. All they're doing is crafting. Okay, maybe take that one off, pull off that weed there. Oh, let me organize this. Let's put that there and that there. All they're doing is crafting. But you can't create beauty from something that is not already beautiful. Colors are beautiful. We put them together to make something even more beautiful. Flowers, same, you name it. You're already successful. You're already beautiful. You're already great. All you're doing is crafting. And as you continue to craft and be better, know that first and foremost, you are doing it for you. Because you live with you. You walk with you. You are in your mind, your body, your frame. Yeah, I just want to speak life into you for a little bit, okay? It's already there because you are there. So as you continue to craft, it's for you because you deserve it. You deserve to live in a healed state. You deserve to enjoy every part of you. And so people will benefit, right? You will benefit from having all the things that come along with being an elevated, healed version of yourself. You will totally benefit. And I will never knock that, okay? Because I'm a lover at heart, right? I love. I'm a romantic. I love all of it. And so I will never deny the good things that come along with having a relationship. But I am going to say that you got to make sure that you're not going on this journey hoping to attain, hoping to seek. Unless you're hoping to attain and hoping to seek you more and learn about you, then yeah. But if you're going on this journey hoping to get something and get some guy, then honestly, and I say this as someone who's doing it, honestly, it's a form of manipulation. You are not doing it for the value in you. You're doing it hoping to be better for this person or be better for that circumstance. And although it is a byproduct, you being a better version of you will make you a better mother. You being a better version of you will make you a better partner. But you never want to do it for that reason. Because someone deserves it more than you. That's the message you're sending. No one deserves a better version of you than you. You deserve the better version of you. You deserve the better version of you. For you, first and foremost. So make sure as you continue on your healing journey that you keep in mind your motivation, who it's for, what it's for, who deserves it most. It's for you. Thank you, ladies, for listening in. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on the next episode of the Dear Single Women's Podcast.